Hello children, let's begin our maths class. Today we are going to continue with exercise 1.5. We have already started our exercise 1.5 and we have completed till sum number 8. So we have some more sums left over in exercise 1.5 which will be completed today. So what was the thing that we were doing in exercise 1.5 children? Yes, we were performing about the different properties. That is, we were dealing with the sums which based on different properties. What were the properties used? Distributive property. Yes, we have studied about a distributive property. Second thing, we also studied the De Morgan's law for set difference. And also we saw the De Morgan's law for complementation. Okay, so this were the three different properties we are dealing with in exercise 1.5. And also we have seen some of the Venn diagrams. Yes children? Okay, so today let's continue with exercise 1.5. Take down your classwork. Write down today's date. Write down today's day. I hope you are ready with your classwork, your date and the day. Take down question number 9. Write down question number 9. Verify A minus B intersection C is equal to A minus B union A minus C using Venn diagram. Take down the 9th question. I hope you remember the instructions that I have given you. Whenever you start a new page, you have to draw a margin and the rough column. The numbers, the question numbers should be written inside the margin. And if you have any rough work to be done, you have to work out in the rough column. And as soon as you finish one sum, you have to draw a line. Just remember this. Have a habit of following it. Have you taken on the question, children? Take on the question. Verify A minus B intersection C is equal to A minus B union A minus C. And we are going to verify this using a Venn diagram. So you know how to draw a Venn diagram for 3 sets. Like we have to draw the 3 circles. I have told you that use a pro circle so that the figure will look neat and plus your time will be saved. Okay children, so try to use the pro circle for drawing Venn diagram. Okay. Let's start with the sum. So first of all, we are going to consider the LHS part. Let us take the LHS part. What is given here? LHS A minus B intersection C. Here we are going to prove this property using Venn diagram. This property is for set difference. De Morgan's law for set difference. A minus B intersection C. So A minus B, the intersection changes to union A minus C. Okay children, so let us take the LHS part. Now LHS part we have 2 things. That is, first of all I will be showing B intersection C and then I will be showing A minus B intersection C. Just remember, when you are dealing with 3 sets, you cannot draw 2 circles. You have to show 3 circles. So first of all I am going to show for B intersection C and then I am going to show for A minus B intersection C. So everyone just draw the circles and just keep the ready. Draw the circles and keep it ready. This is for B intersection C, and same way you are going to do one more thing. So for LHS we need 2 sets children. Give the name A, B, C. Give here the name of the set A, B, C. So the first one is for B intersection, that is the set which is given in the bracket. So B intersection C and then I'll be doing A minus B intersection C. Just get the figure ready. Do it neatly. Draw a little bigger. B intersection C and A minus B intersection C. Just get ready with the figures. Use pencil and scale, okay? Wherever if you need to draw any lines, you use your scale. And if you have to draw anything, you have to use your pencil. Just remember the thing, the figure or the drawing part will be done with a pencil only, and the writing work will be done with pen. Wherever you have to shade, you have to use your scale and pencil. Okay, let's go with the answer part. Just listen here carefully, children. A minus B intersection C. So B intersection C. What do you mean by B intersection C? You are going to shade the common part of B and C. So this is B, this is C, and this is A. Yes. So what is the common part of B and C? This is a B circle and this is a C circle. So which is the common part? Yes, this is a common part. Just be careful. You have to shade the common part very carefully. Do not get confused. Use your scale and pencils to shade the intersection part. So B intersection C. I have shaded the common part. You see this area. This is a common part for B as well as C. Intersection means what? Common. So we are just shading the common part. So this is B intersection C. Complete the first one. So we have completed the first part. Okay. I hope you are ready with the first part. Shall we go for the second one, children? Okay. Now come to the second one. A minus B intersection C. What do you mean by A minus B intersection C? You want A. What are we going to focus on? We want A, but we don't want B intersection C. We don't want B intersection C. That means, which is the B intersection C part? This is the B intersection C part. Can you see here, children? Just see. This is a common part. So we don't want this part. We want A, but we don't want B intersection C. So first of all, I'll shade A because I want A. I'll just shade A. I'll just shade completely A and I'll tell you how to remove that B intersection C. So I have shaded A fully. Okay, children? I have shaded A, but here what is the condition? The condition is you need A, but you don't want B intersection C. That means I don't want this area to be shaded. So you have to just remove that part. You have to be very minute, children. Be careful. Just see here, B intersection part. So this part is not, I have just removed this part because this part is just for B intersection C also. I don't want B intersection C part. So I have just taken on that part and I am just shading the remaining part. So shade the remaining part. So this is left here. So A minus B intersection C. See here, be careful. So A, you are shading A, but you are not touching B intersection C. So you are just removing this part, a common part. So this is the answer. You can just write down here number 1. Put this as number 1 because we have completed the LHS part. We took the LHS and we have found the answer. A minus B intersection C. Now let's go for the RHS part. What is the RHS part, children? A minus B union A minus C. A minus B union A minus C. So what are we going to do here? We are going to do the RHS part. Let me do the RHS over here. I'll put here RHS. I'll write the condition or the property A minus B union A minus C. RHS is A minus B union A minus C. Here we are going to deal with 3 sets. The first one you are going to show for A minus B. The second one you are going to show for A minus C. And the third one will be a combination of A minus B union A minus C. What are you going to do first? A minus B. What are you going to do second? A minus C. And what will be the third one? You are going to take the union of A minus B and A minus C. Get ready with the RHS part. Okay, let's draw the figure. Don't draw 2 sets because here for this property we are dealing with 3 sets. So you have to show 3 sets. A, B, C. This is for A minus B. A minus C. Okay, so A minus B, A minus C, and let's just draw one more figure. Have you taken on the LHS part, children? First one is A minus B, second one is A minus C. The next one I'll draw for union part. A, B, C, and we have to draw A minus B union A minus C. Just get ready with the RHS part, children. I hope you are ready with the figures. So when you start for the Venn diagram, what you do is just draw 5 sets of figure. So 5 sets of circles. So once you are ready with the 5 sets of circle, we can directly go on shading so that our answers will be quick. We can complete our answers very fast. Okay, children? So just draw the 5 sets and keep it ready, because you know that for Venn diagram we need 5 sets. Okay, children? So just draw these 5 sets, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one below the other. You have to draw 5 sets and keep it ready. And then you are going to take the LHS part, fill the details, then RHS part, fill the details, and complete the answer. Okay, shall we start, children? Okay, now see what is RHS? A minus B. What do you mean by A minus B? I want A, I don't want B. I want A, but I don't want B. That means I don't want B at all. So just shade the A part. Do not go for the B part. Just see, be careful, children. See, I am not completely shading the A part. I am just shading only the A part, not the B part. That is, I am not shading the part common for B also. Now here we have some part of A which is common to B also. A is common to B also. But we are not going to focus on that part. We are going to only focus on the A part. So just see here, I have shaded only the A part. Okay, children, are you getting the point carefully? I am not at all touching B. B is as it is. Be careful. Do the shadings very carefully, children. A minor mistake changes everything. So you have to be very careful when you do the Venn diagram. So A minus B. So I just want A. I don't want B. So I have shaded only the A part. Only the A part. Okay. So now your work is to complete A minus C. Come on. Shade A minus C. Try for A minus C. A minus C means you want A but you don't want C. So just take the set A and C and accordingly you shade it. The shading work will be done with a pencil and a scale. You have to use a scale and a pencil. No rough work, children. Present your Venn diagrams neatly. This type of questions will be for 5 marks. So presentation is very, very important. Okay. Now let's come for the next part. That is the fourth part. Yes, children? So we have already completed 3 sets of Venn diagram. Now we are going to fourth set of Venn diagram. A minus C. So we are going to just see A. So this is a set A and this is set C. So now what we are focusing on? We are focusing on A minus C. That means we want A. We don't want C. Okay. So I don't want C. So I don't want C. So I don't want this circle. This area I don't want. So you are going to just shade the leftover part. Just shade it properly. I don't want C, so I am not going to touch C. See, I have just left the C part as it is. The C is as I am not going to go for the common part of A which is in C. So just shade the A part. Only the A part. Are you ready, children? Have you completed A minus B? Have you completed A minus C? Okay, now let us combine A minus B and A minus C. So now what is the next thing? We are going to take the union. What is the meaning of union? Union means you are going to combine, you are going to join A minus B and A minus C. Okay, children, let's go with the work here. So you are going to combine. So first of all, I am going to see the A part. Okay, children, in the A part, the only A part is shaded. So I am going to shade the only A part. The only A part means only A. Only A means you don't have their B part. See here, for we don't have the B part here. So just A minus B part. So take the A minus B part first. So I am not going for B part. So I have taken A minus B. Okay, now coming to the A minus C part. So already this part is shaded. Now this part is left out. The common part is left out. A intersection B. Yes, children? So you are going to shade this part also. That's all. Union means you are just going to combine A minus B and A minus C. So wherever the shaded parts are there, that you are going to bring out here. So A part was shaded. So I have shaded the A part. And then here the common part was shaded. Here the common part is not shaded, but here the common part is shaded for A and B. So I am just shading the common part. So this part is left out. See, the middle part is left out. The middle part is left out. Here also I am leaving the middle part. So this is A minus B union A minus C. Put this as number 2. So you have to write on the final statement. From 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, A minus B intersection C is equal to A minus B union A minus C. So we have completed our sum number 9. So we have proved. So you just see your figure number 1. Figure number 1, we just got the same type of figure, right, children? Yeah, we got the same figure. So the second one also. So from 1 and 2, what you can say? LHS is equal to RHS. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. What is the LHS part? A minus B intersection C is equal to A minus B union A minus C. Okay, children. So we have completed sum number 9. Now let us go for question number 10. Then on the 10th question, do not waste your time. I hope the time was sufficient for you. You would have completed everything. Right on 10th question. If u is equal to, so they have given you a value for universal set, u is equal to 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. 11, 12, 15, 16. A is equal to 7, 8, 11, 12. And B is equal to 4, 8, 12, 15. Okay, so they have given you A and B, and also they have given you universal set. Okay. And what is the question? You have to verify the De Morgan's law for complementation. So this is a given part. So this is a question which is already given to you, or this is the information given to you from the question. Okay, now let's just write down the verification part. Write down here, to verify. What are we going to verify? You are going to verify De Morgan's law for complementation. I have told you that in some cases they would not give you the property directly. See how here they have just mentioned? They have mentioned here, just verify De Morgan's law for complementation. Yes, so you should remember the property. What is the property? Okay, give me the property for complementation, children. We have two cases, yes? So here we are going to mention both the cases. What is the first one? A union B the whole dash. A union B the whole dash is equal to, remember, this is A dash, the union will change to intersection, and then you have to write B dash. So what is A union B the whole dash? A dash intersection B dash. Second one, A intersection B the whole dash. What is A intersection B the whole dash? This is A dash. The intersection will change to union, again B dash. Are you getting the point, children? So in some cases they will just give you the title of the property, or just they will give you the heading, and you are going to write down the property for it. Like here we have written the properties that we are going to prove. So what is the property we are going to prove? A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. So this is what we have to prove. Okay. Now let's go for the proof part, children. So we are going to take the first property first, and we are going to prove it. And we will take the second property and we are going to prove it. So we have to take here two cases. The first case, I'll take the LHS part, I'll take the RHS part, then I'll say LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Then I'll take the second case, I'll take the LHS part, I'll take the RHS part, and then I'll say LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Are you getting my point, children? Okay, just write on the question, write on the to verify part, and now let's go for the proof part. You have to be quick. We are just using the same concept of union and intersection that we have studied in our previous exercises, children. So just be thorough with the concepts. You should know how to find out the union, how to find out the intersection, and how to find out the difference, or the set difference. Yes, we have studied how to find out A minus B, how to find out B minus C, and also how to find out A dash, B dash, and so on. So you should be thorough with the different set operations. Are you getting my point, children? So every day you have to revise. So whenever you get a time, or it's not whenever you get time, you have to make a proper timetable for yourself. Give proper timing for every subject. Sit and prepare your works. You should have a habit of preparing your lessons by yourself. You should make a timetable. Okay, this is a study time, this is a writing time, this is a playing time. So you just differentiate your timing. You just plan your timing wisely and you have to work out. You are not a small kid, yes, children. You can just prepare your own timetable by yourself. Okay, let's start with the work. So here I am going to take the first part, that is A union B, the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Let's go for the part. So I'll take the first one. A union B, the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Here I am going to take the LHS part. What is the LHS part, children? A union B, the whole dash. Okay, this is A union B, the whole dash. So I just cannot find, I can find directly, but what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show the LHS in two steps. So first one I'll be doing A union B. So first what are you going to do? You are going to find out A union B, and after finding A union B, you are going to find out A union B, the whole dash. Come on, let's find A union B, children. So write down A set and B set. This is 7, 8, 11, 12. Union 4, 8, 12, 15. Come on, write down the members. A union B means what? You are going to combine, you are going to join. But keep one thing in your mind, do not repeat the members. I'll write down here 7, 8, 11, 12. 4, 8 already taken down. 12 is already here. So 15. I have told you one more thing, children. Try to write the members in the increasing order. So what comes first? 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15. So we have got the value for A union B. Take down the value for A union B. So I have just combined set A and set B. So I found the value. So remember, whenever you join, do not repeat the member and try to write down it in the increasing order. Okay, have you completed A union B, children? Now let's go for the required part. What is the required part? A union B, the whole dash. Yes. So write down here A union B, the whole dash. Now what is the formula for A union B, the whole dash? You have to find U minus A union B. How to find out? U minus A union B. What is U? U is the universal set. What is the universal set given to you? See, these are the members. Let us state on the members. So remember how to find out A union B dash? U minus A union B. How to find A dash? U minus A. How to find B dash? U minus B, and so on. Okay, A union B, the whole dash, this is equal to U minus A union B. I'll write the universal set. 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 minus, what is A union B? Here we have got the members over here. So write down the members. 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15. Just take down the members of U and take down the members of A union B. Have you taken down, children? Good. Now you know how to find out the answer is. So U minus A union B, that means I want only u. So just try to cancel the common part first because we are dealing with the subtraction. So 4, 4, 7, 7, 8, 8, 11, 11, 12, 12, 15, 15. Yes. So what is left? 10 and 16. Yes. 10 comma 16 is left. Take this as number 1. So A union B the whole dash is 10 comma 16. Very easy thing. A union B dash is equal to U minus A union B. We know the member of U. So write down the member of U. Write down the member of A union B. Then you have to cancel the common element. And now you are going to just take the member of U. So what are the members of U? 10 and 16. So that is the answer for A union B the whole dash. So we have found the LHS part. What is the answer for LHS? 10 comma 16. Now let us go for the RHS part. I'll write down the RHS. What is the RHS given to you, children? A dash intersection B dash. What is RHS? A dash intersection B dash. You know the meaning of RHS? The term which is lying on the right side. Okay. So A dash intersection B dash. So here I am going to find out A dash first. Okay. What are we going to do here? We are going to find out A dash. What is the formula for A dash? You can find directly or you can find using the formula. I'll use a formula here. U minus A. What is the formula for A dash? U minus A. What is the formula for A union B the whole dash? U minus A union B. A intersection B the whole dash? U minus A intersection B. And so on. Okay, children? So, U minus A. Let's write the value for U. 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. What is the value for A? 7, 8, 11, 12. U minus A. I have written the members of U. I have written the members of A. So cancel out the members of, cancel out the common members. 7, 8, 11, 12. I just want U. I don't want A. I don't want A. So just focus on A dash. This A. What is that? For A dash, you have to focus only on U. So 4, 10, 15, 16. So I have found A dash. So how I get A dash? So you are going to use the formula here. A dash is equal to U minus A. So U minus A. Cancel the common terms. What is left here? 4, 10, 15, 16. So that is your answer. Okay, children? Now let's go for the B dash part. B dash. How to find B dash? First of all, write the formula U minus B. Write down the members of U. Write down the members of B. Get the answer. Come on, do the work. Find out the answer, children. So how to find B dash? U minus B. So write down the members of U. Write down the members of B. And then you are going to cancel the common term. And then you are going to take only the member of U. That is the answer for B dash. Let's write down the members of U. What are the members of U? 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. Minus members of B. 4, 8, 12, 15. Cancel the common. 4, 8, 12, 15. 4, 8, 12, 15. What is left here? 7, 10, 11, 16. 7, 10, 11, 16. So I have found A dash and B dash. So now the next thing, what are we going to do here? You are going to find out the intersection of both. I'll write down here A dash intersection B dash. A dash intersection B dash. What is the meaning of intersection? You are going to take the common part. Let us take the common part. So what is common here? 4. Let me write down the A dash and B dash. 4, 10, 15, 16. Intersection 7, 10, 11, 16. Okay. So intersection means you are going to take the common. What is common here? 10 is common. 16 is common. So answer is 10, 16. Put this as number 2. So see here from 1. What was the answer from 1? 10, 16. What is the answer from 2? 10, 16. So what you can say? From 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS. Hence proved. Yes, children? Yes. Write down the value. Write down the value for A dash. Write down the value for B dash. Then find out A dash intersection B dash. Write down neatly. Do not miss any members. If you miss any member, your answers will go wrong. So be careful, children. I hope you are ready with the steps and everything. Let's continue with the final part. Therefore, from 1 and 2. Therefore, from 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, A union B, the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. So we have proved the first part, first case. A union B, the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Complete the final statement. Final statement also carries mark, children. So you have to complete the final statement also. Okay, shall we go for the second part, children? Okay, now let's move for the second part. The second part was A intersection B, the whole dash. So let's do the work. Second part. A intersection B, the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. This is what we have to prove. So in the first case, we have proved that A union B, the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Okay, children? So now we are going to show for A intersection B, the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. Okay? So first of all, here we are going to take the LHS part. So write down LHS. A intersection B, the whole dash. Okay. So what is the step you are going to follow? First of all, you are going to find out A intersection B. And after finding A intersection B, you will find out A intersection B, the whole dash. Come on, do the step, children. So find out A intersection B. You can write down the members of A. A is 7, 8, 11, 12. Intersection B is 4, 8, 12, 15. Find out the answer, children. Intersection. Find out the common of A and B. The common member of A and B. What is common for A and B? Just check it properly. Intersection. So 8 is common. Yeah, 8 is common and 12 is common. So write down here 8, 12. What is common for A and B? 8, 12. What is the next thing you're going to find out? I have found A intersection B. Now you have to find out A intersection B the whole dash. How to find A intersection B the whole dash? I have given you the formula. What is the formula? U minus A intersection B. How to find? U minus A intersection B. So what is U? Yeah, we have the values over here. Members, I'll take the members from here. 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 minus A intersection B. What is A intersection B? 8, 12. 8, 12. So now it's minus. So for minus, what are the procedures we have to follow? You have to cancel the common member. Cancel the common member. What are the common members here? Yes, 8 and 12 are common. So I'll cancel 8, 8, 12, 12. I just want U. I don't want A intersection B. I want only U. So write down the members left out. 4, 7, 10, 11, 15, 16. Put this as number 3. Already we have used. This is for the same sum. Yes, children. We have already used 1 and 2 for the first part. So I'll be using here 3 and 4. So I have found A intersection B the whole dash. It's 4, 7, 10, 11, 15, 16. I have completed the LHS part. It's very simple. You have to just go on following the steps properly. That's all. Very easy part. Have you completed, children? Okay. Now let's go for the RHS part. Write neatly. You have to just write one below the other. This type of questions are all 5-mark questions. So be careful. Okay. So I'll be continuing with the RHS part here. So RHS is A dash union B dash. A dash union B dash. So A dash. Already we have found the answer for A dash directly. Yes, children. So no need to find the answer for A dash again. You have the answers for A dash means you can directly copy the value for A dash. What was the value for A dash? You just see the previous cases. A dash means not A. Yes, children. So it was 7, 8, 11, 12. We don't want 7, 8, 11, 12. So 4, 10, 15, 16. So I am writing the value for A dash directly. You have in your book. So you can just copy the value for A dash. A dash is 4, 10, 15, 16. Already we have found A dash for case 1 for the first part. So no need to do it again. No need to find U minus A once again. You can do it directly. Similarly, write the value for B dash directly. B dash is 7, 10, 11, 16. So A dash and B dash we have just taken the value for A dash and B dash from the previous cases. So I have written the value for A dash, B dash. Now we are just going to combine this. So you are going to find out A dash union B dash. A dash union B dash. So write down here union. What is A dash? 4, 10, 15, 16, union 7, 10, 11, 16. I'm going to combine these two. I have told you the condition. Write down all the members, but do not repeat the member. So 4, 10, 15, 16, 7, 10 already taken down, 11 is missing. So 11, that's all. I'll try to write down in an increasing order. So 4, 7, 10, 11, 15, 16. So put this as number 4. Just compare the 3 and 4, children. You have 3 as 4, 7, 10, 11, 15, 16. See? 3 and 4 are same. Yes? I'll continue the final statement. Just complete the final statement. So from 3 and 4, LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. So we have verified both the parts. I have verified both the properties. One was A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash, and one is A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. So we have completed our 10th sum. Yes, children, it was a 10th sum? Yes, so we have completed our sum number 10. I hope you are clear with the properties. So just understand the different operations, and you are going to use the operations over here, and you are going to verify the property. Okay, children? Okay. Now you have some homeworks. Take down your homework page. I'll just give you some homework. Here, 11th question is left out. Yes, children? You are going to complete the 11th question as homework. I'll give you the questions together for homework. Have you completed the work, children? Okay. Take down the homework part, children. Take down your homework page. You know how where you write the homework. You have to just take the second half of your book. Write down the homework. First of all, the first question is the 11th question. Verify A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash using Venn diagram. This is the first question. I hope you are ready with the homework page. Have you taken the homework page, children? Write down the first question. This first question is the 11th question itself, okay? So verify A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash using Venn diagram. So you have to use a Venn diagram and you are going to verify. Now here we are dealing with only 2 sets. Yes, children? Just see the question carefully. In the previous cases we dealt with 3 sets. So we did 3 circles. A, B, C. Yes? Here only 2. So you know how to draw the Venn diagram for 2 sets. So you have to draw a Venn diagram for 2 sets. Means first of all you have to draw a rectangular box and you have to show A and B here. Okay, this is a way of representing 2 sets. And for 3 sets means you can just represent without a rectangular box. No need of using a rectangular box for that cases. Okay. So I'll just give you an idea how to proceed for your A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. The first thing is you are going to plot or you are going to shade A intersection B. You know how to shade A intersection B? Already we have done this in a previous exercise. You can refer your previous exercise and you can complete the work. The first one is to take the LHS part, A intersection B. Next thing, A intersection B the whole dash. So A intersection B, you would have shaded A intersection B. Where is A intersection B? The common part. This is the A intersection B, yes. So A intersection B the whole dash means leaving this part. You have to just leave that part and whatever is left, everything will be shaded. That is leaving this part. The common part will be not shaded. Okay, so this is for the LHS. Similarly for RHS, so for RHS, you have to take three Venn diagrams, 3 sets. One is for A dash, then you have to take for B dash, and then you have to take A dash union B dash. So totally you have to draw 5 sets. A intersection B, A intersection B the whole dash, A dash, B dash, A dash union B dash. So this will be your question number 1. Okay children? Write down some more questions. Second, verify A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Verify A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. So here 5 and here 5. So totally I'm just giving you 2 sums only, but you have to do it very neatly. Just try to complete a sum in a same page. Suppose you are taking your first 1 page, you use a new page for drawing a Venn diagram so that you can complete all the 5 in one. So the answers will be, when you just see the answer, you will get an answer at a glance. No need to turn the pages. One more. A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash using Venn diagram. Okay children? So I hope you are clear with the homework part. Same manner, here also same manner, you are going to take the LHS part. For LHS you have 2 sets of Venn, and for A dash intersection B dash you have 3. First you are going to do A dash, then you will do B dash, and then you will be giving a combination of A dash intersection B dash. Okay children, just write down the questions. You have to present your Venn diagrams neatly, and I'll be checking your homeworks. So if it is not neat and if it is not good, you may have to do it again. So just present your homeworks and classworks neatly children. Be careful. Okay, so with this we complete our exercise 1.5, and we will be continuing with the remaining exercise. That is, we have some more exercises which will be continued in the next class.